In a universe where strategic might and technological supremacy have long defined interstellar engagements, there emerges an unexpected and delightfully irreverent confrontation. Today's narrative examines a scenario where a formidable galactic empire, esteemed for its cutting-edge engineering, vast fleets, and relentless command structures, faces off against a human armada that meets such overwhelming force not with capitulation, but with laughter and defiant cunning. This analysis, deeply rooted in the HFY humanity fuck yeah ethos, challenges conventional models of power by showcasing how unconventional tactics and rapid adaptive thinking can overturn expectations even in the realm of high-precision warfare. Behind every transmitted command and every calculated maneuver lies decades of astrophysical research, advanced engineering, and robust computational simulations. We will scrutinize the physics behind warp drives, evaluate the energy metrics of plasma weaponry, and review the integration of quantum sensor arrays that power these sprawling space vessels. Every number, every equation, and each piece of technical data reinforces the idea that even the most robust deterministic systems may falter when confronted with a measure of unpredictability. In this context, the human element, driven by creativity, spontaneity, and a dash of irreverence, emerges as a formidable counterbalance to methodical imperial doctrines. Furthermore, we focus on the mathematical models that predict enemy responses under stress and the probability curves of success when humor is introduced as a variable into conventional combat algorithms. With simulations indicating a 17% increase in adaptive maneuverability under randomly fluctuating conditions, our narrative merges the realms of statistical probability with the genuine spontaneity of human behavior. Here, every experimental observation and every meticulously derived equation supports the notion that even in a cosmos dominated by structured supremacy, the strategic deployment of humor can become the operative catalyst for creative victory. This sets a fascinating stage for exploring how laughter might ultimately reshape the battleground, reconfiguring traditional metrics of efficacy in space warfare. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, the backdrop for our story unfolds during an era defined by colossal political shifts and rapid technological evolution. The Galactic Empire, rooted in centuries of rigorous research and systematic expansion, has evolved into a behemoth of advanced science and unyielding authority. Governed by multi-tiered logistical frameworks, the Empire's starships are not only marvels of engineering, but also embodiments of methodically honed tactics. Each vessel is outfitted with high-energy laser arrays, gravitational manipulation modules, and autonomous self-repair algorithms engineered from the very cutting edge of astrophysics. In stark contrast stands humanity, a tapestry woven from decentralized innovation, rapid iterative design, and an unorthodox approach to problem-solving. Human engineers continuously push the envelope by integrating experimental quantum algorithms with real-time combat simulations, forging adaptive responses that defy rigid, preordained models. This dichotomy between an empire that relies on deterministic precision and a species that thrives on adaptive chaos sets the stage for an unprecedented collision of ideologies. Our universe is meticulously constructed from the interplay of interstellar trade routes optimized by complex calculus and sensor networks that compile petabytes of cosmic data. Here, the immutable laws of classical mechanics meet modern computational simulations, where even the Empire's propulsion systems operate at roughly 87% of theoretical efficiency, a figure that human innovators covertly strive to surpass. Archival records and technical blueprints reveal a narrative defined by constant calibration between power and potential, physics and probability. This setting transcends a mere backdrop. It forms the technical canvas upon which grand strategic decisions are written. Every statistical parameter, every engineering breakthrough, and every fluctuation in sensor data holds profound implications for the narrative's evolution. It is on this rigorously defined stage that both the Empire's disciplined might and humanity's spontaneous resilience prepare to engage in a contest where analytical precision meets the unpredictable force of human spirit. From the boundless void emerges the imposing armada of the Galactic Empire, a congregation of starships whose stark silhouettes dominate the cosmic vista with unwavering authority. As these vessels breach the perimeters of human-designated space, their approach is punctuated by streams of controlled ionized particles and trajectories determined by exacting gravitational calculations. Each ship is a marvel engineered from advanced composite materials, meticulously designed to withstand extreme gravitational stresses and cosmic radiation. Every physical parameter is validated via continuous telemetry and real-time sensor feedback. At this crucial juncture, the synchronization of quantum sensor arrays, astrophysical metrics, and tactical signal intercepts creates an almost cinematic display of raw data. Real-time numerical readouts flash calculations on kinetic energy outputs, warp factor coefficients, and subspace communication frequencies. These detailed statistics, derived from rigorous measurements and constantly updated through artificial intelligence, form the backbone of an analytical mosaic that is as intimidating as it is awe-inspiring. On board these flagship vessels, elite officers, veterans from countless simulation trials and analytical wargames, operate with confidence born of years of refined operational protocols. Their tactical centers, boasting integrated computational systems capable of processing multivariate threat assessments on the fly, chronicle every shift in velocity and every gravitational perturbation. As the fleet decelerates in a deliberate show of force, minute adjustments in orbital dynamics are recorded with precision, underscoring the Empire's mastery over both engineering and physics. With each passing moment, the Empire methodically positions itself closer to the intricate network of human space, its every move dissected by algorithms and scrutinized by advanced sensor systems. This calculated, data-intensive arrival sets the tone for what is to become a truly electrifying confrontation, a display of pristine technical execution that leaves no variable unmeasured. A precise chain of events unfolds as the Galactic Empire initiates its confrontation with the human fleet, marking the beginning of a high-stakes display of raw power governed by the laws of physics and centuries of meticulous research. Every maneuver is calculated with robotic precision. The fleet deploys in formations derived from grid-based models optimized for maximum defensive integrity and offensive pressure. Digital encrypted channels fly busy with data packets detailing threat matrices, shield capacities, and vector trajectories, all meticulously quantifiable metrics defined by the Empire's long-standing operational doctrines. The flagship's transmission carries a barrage of information. Overlays of quantum alignments, force field calibrations, and ion disruption thresholds are broadcast across secured frequencies. Each command is laden with technical precision, from orbital insertion angles to simulated attack vector predictions. In these exchanges, even the minutest delay or deviation from prescribed parameters is quantified in terms of its potential to change the mission's statistical outcome. It is a scenario where every second matters and every calculated move is dissected through rigorous algorithmic scrutiny. A striking feature of this encounter is the interplay between automated control systems and the vigilance of human supervisors. The Empire's tactical displays reveal layers of risk assessment, dynamic simulations that incorporate multivariable inputs, and contingency protocols designed to nullify unexpected actions. Here, the elegance of mathematics and engineering is on full display, underscoring the reliability of deterministic models in an environment where the cost of error is galactic in scale. These calculated gestures of imposing power are not mere theatrical displays. They are the culmination of decades of engineering excellence and data-driven strategy. Each holographic projection, sensor readout, and algorithmic prediction reinforces the notion that the Empire's might is steeped in precision, until perhaps an unexpected variable begins to emerge from the human response. As the Empire's overwhelming precision and numerical superiority are laid bare across every digital panel and sensor display, an extraordinary human response unfolds, one that transcends conventional tactical countermeasures. Rather than capitulating to a seemingly insurmountable force, the human commanders and engineers initiate a sophisticated series of unconventional maneuvers founded on adaptive intelligence, decentralized command, and the calculated use of humor as an operational variable. This isn't a mere act of defiant bravado. It is a deliberate technique designed to introduce stochastic variability into the Empire's meticulously programmed systems. Behind the scenes, rapid-fire exchanges within the human communication network blend technical jargon with elements of humor. In one instance, a series of quick statistical quips and wry observations are coded into encrypted messages, each joke calibrated to create a deliberate statistical anomaly in the enemy's predictive algorithms. Advanced onboard AI systems confirm that injecting even a 2.3% deviation into the expected computational models can trigger a cascade of unpredictable outcomes. The Empire, armed with deterministic protocols and rigid command algorithms, finds itself increasingly confounded by these subtle disruptions that arise from what many might dismiss as mere levity. Engineers and tacticians quickly analyze real-time data showing that human laughter, measured through acoustic feedback and correlated with quantum randomness experiments, introduces chaotic variables that are otherwise absent in classical battle models. By deliberately timing bursts of humorous banter with the operation of defense systems, human operators trigger a series of events that destabilize the enemy's coordination. Detailed schematics illustrate how probabilistic encoders, now interfacing with spontaneous vocal expressions, cause a measurable degradation in the reliability of the Empire's threat response matrices. This breakthrough strategy is supported by simulations. When humor pulses are integrated into broader tactical networks, the efficiency of enemy response algorithms declines significantly, creating exploitable vulnerabilities in formation and control. Tactical blueprints demonstrate that every synchronized outburst of laughter among crew members is linked with disruptions in enemy sensor arrays and slower decision loops in automated systems. What might appear as light-hearted defiance on the surface is backed by rigorous empirical data, showing that the human approach of blending humor with calculated improvisation is an effective countermeasure against cold, clinical strategies. By merging rapid adaptability with scientifically monitored disruption techniques, humanity redefines the rules of engagement. This hybrid tactical model, where humor is not an incidental byproduct but a purposive intervention, embodies the HFY ideology, a relentless assertion that deep intellectual insight and the predictable spark of human creativity can overcome even the most formidable of adversarial technologies. In this segment, we dissect the underlying HFY themes that permeate this cosmic confrontation. The narrative demonstrates a fundamental principle. True strategic strength is derived not solely from numerical superiority or advanced technology, but from the ingenious fusion of analytical rigor and interpersonal connection. Here, humor transcends its role as a simple human expression to become a deliberate, engineered asset, a variable inserted into battle models to disrupt otherwise predictable outcomes. Detailed examinations of communication logs and encrypted tactical exchanges reveal that the deliberate infusion of humor creates statistically significant variances within enemy algorithms. Controlled experiments, both in simulated environments and live trials, have shown that incorporating these unpredictable human elements reduces the enemy's forecast reliability. When the crew exchanges technically informed quips and algorithmic puns, the resulting data fluctuations directly correlate with diminished coordination on the part of the adversary. At a micro level, the human crew's interactions exemplify transcendent teamwork. Hierarchical barriers dissolve in favor of ideas that originate from any level, and every offhand remark, fortified by precise technical insights, acts as a force multiplier. Detailed records from internal communication systems show that moments of collective levity are directly linked to surges in creative problem-solving and enhanced responsiveness during critical maneuvers. This interplay of rigorous quantitative analysis with spontaneous human expression bridges the gap between structured strategy and adaptive dynamics. In essence, the HFY philosophy encapsulates the notion that humor and unconventional thinking can be strategically deployed to rewire rigid command structures. For expert strategists, the data is conclusive. When state-of-the-art algorithms face the inherent unpredictability of human creativity, even the most impenetrable systems may fall into disarray. The dynamic equilibrium of this interstellar standoff reaches a critical juncture, a moment decisively marked by the emergence of human laughter as a transformative tactical asset. Detailed telemetry records and advanced simulation logs converge to document the precise instant when the Empire's rigid command structure faltered. In this turning point, real-time data began to reveal anomalies. Minor computational errors spiraled into significant subroutine delays, and pre-programmed directives showed unexpected deviations. The measured, deliberate injection of humor introduced a disruptive signal, into the very equations that governed the enemy's strategic computations. While the Empire displayed displays of algorithmic perfection through unwavering, grid-based formations and deterministic control matrices, human operators initiated a countermeasure rooted in unpredictability. Commanders systematically interleaved spontaneous laughter with tactical orders, effectively seeding quantum randomness into the communication protocols. Advanced analytical models indicated such fluctuations could distort enemy prediction modules by over 3.7 cent, a seemingly minor discrepancy that, in the realm of complex systems, led to cascading failures in decision loops. During this phase, holographic charts and live sensor feeds meticulously recorded a decline in the operational coherence of Imperial systems. Tactical analysts observed that as more crew members joined in the impromptu humor, the Empire's centralized algorithms increasingly struggled to reconcile the erratic data influx. Reports streaming from various human vessels detailed instances where mathematically phrased jokes and statistical parodies not only demoralized enemy AIs, but also imposed critical delays in their tactical responses. The turning point is defined not merely as an emotional reaction, but as an engineered disruption, where laughter became a quantifiable tactical intervention. The fusion of spontaneity with rigorous numeric analysis broke the Empire's previously unassailable formations. This confluence of human unpredictability and advanced science unequivocally demonstrated that even the most sophisticated systems have operational thresholds, beyond which the unexpected becomes a strategic asset. In essence, humor, when calibrated and deployed with precision, proved capable of dismantling layers of deterministic control that had seemed impervious to disruption. In concluding our exploration of this extraordinary confrontation, clear evidence emerges that even the most technically advanced empire is not immune to the unpredictable dynamics of human ingenuity. Detailed quantitative analysis, coupled with real-time sensor data, has demonstrated that the strategic infusion of humor can disrupt highly deterministic adversarial systems. The Empire's reliance on fixed algorithms and unyielding command structures ultimately proved susceptible to an engineered element of chaos, one quantified through statistical models and real-world simulations. This narrative underscores a powerful lesson. True strength lies in the seamless integration of rigorous scientific principles with the unpredictable creative center of human spirit. As real-time models confirmed disruptions in enemy probability forecasts, it became evident that tactical humor can introduce variability strong enough to warp even the sturdiest systems. Expert simulations and advanced algorithms now recommend integrating such human-centric variables in future strategic doctrines, both in space and in terrestrial conflict models. Looking forward, this case study paves the way for further research into hybrid operational systems, where deterministic frameworks meet the spontaneity of human emotion. For researchers and strategists alike, the lesson is clear. Operational success in any arena may benefit significantly from the agile combination of hard science and the indefinable spark of creativity. Ultimately, the enduring human spirit, buoyed by resilience and aided by innovative thinking, is poised